Hi honeys, how are you? Tanyanishailoc here, and of course welcome back to my YouTube channel. How are you guys? I hope every person is fine, good and safe. Let me know in the comment section below how you are guys. Of course, if this is your first time over here, hi there darling, I'm tanyanishailoc. I'm a Ugandan YouTuber. I do a lot of wonderful content, so please do consider subscribing. So as you have seen from the thumbnail to the title of the video, today I'm going to be sharing 5 lessons I have learned living alone or staying alone. It's almost a month and I think I have gathered enough information and I've been able to adapt in different ways in this new state of living alone, and those are the different things I'm going to be sharing with you in this video. So without any further ado, let us just dive into it right now. The first point is confidence. So as you hear the term confidence, this is just the ability to believe in your deeds and their repercussions. So me as a person, when I just moved over here and I just moved out of my parents' house, I was a little bit of nervous, and all that. But after entering into my house and settling in, I realized that I was living alone and I had to make different decisions and observations which probably not anyone is going to be judging them or looking at them. So only that gave me a boost, to know that whatever I do right now, I have to be confident that it's going to turn out very well, and I have to believe that the repercussions of it, they are also going to be very, very good. And also in one way or another, confidence has helped me a lot, especially to connect with different people, my neighbors and all that. I have also realized that the more I become more confident or believing in myself and believing in my deeds and the repercussions of my deeds, it's the more I get motivated, to plan for tomorrow, to do better, to do good, To point number 2, this is a responsibility. As you hear the word responsibility, it means standing in for your deeds, again the repercussions, standing in for things you have to be doing like by yourself without anyone, ordering you and all that. And this is also important, and I initially, even before I came here, I was that kind of a person who was always responsible. But living alone, it has also boosted it very, very much, because when you are alone, you don't have any person to wake you up rather than your alarm of the phone, the mobile phone. You don't have any person to tell you right now it's time for lunch, it's time for doing this, it's time for doing that. But that sense of responsibility that you have to create in yourself, it's going to be a very, very governing effort of force. At the end of the day, you are going to be able to accomplish all tasks that you are supposed to accomplish. You are going to be able to be in the right place at the right time. You are going to be able to accomplish a lot of things, and that has also been able to help me a lot, being alone, being in an area not knowing a lot of people here, and new neighbors, new society, new culture, new what, being responsible has been very, very key to bridge all those different gaps, and I'm very, very appreciative of it also. Coming to the third point, this is learning how to budget. So this has also been one of the top things that I had to put my brain onto, especially when I moved in alone. Budgeting. If you know me for a very long time, you know that I love money, I love anything concerning finance, I love all the mathematics and all that. But it was challenging at first, especially the first 2 weeks of living alone. I had the money that my parents had given me to supply me throughout the first week or two, as we look at the business which I came to do over this side, to start supplementing onto what they given me. But it was very hard, without knowing how much am I going to spend on electricity, on water, how much am I going to spend on food and all that. And I just got all the amount and I used to just spend carelessly, if that makes sense, buying things that I don't need. So learning how to budget, I think it came throughout between the second and the third week of living alone. I said, right now I have to get a particular plan. I have these Microsoft Excel in my computer, but they give me a hard time to use them. So I always have my book where I know that maybe this day I've made this amount of money. For rent, I have to be keeping this amount of money. For for electricity, I have to be keeping this amount of money. For water, for internet, and all that. And it has helped me a lot and a lot and a lot to know that I'm saving this particular amount of money, and I'm just living in my own means of life. The fourth point, you guys, this is punctuality. Punctuality has also been one thing that I have learned. I have, over time, being in school and all that, I know a lot of us might not agree this, that we are not punctual in one way or another, but living alone, it's one moment in your life, especially if it's your first time, that will teach you that you have to be punctual. No one is going to wake you up. No one is going to tell you do this. No one is going to tell you that I hope it's raining. Though it's raining, you have to be on time. No one is going to tell you a lot of things. At the end of the day, you have to just keep the clock going. We have to make moves, go for this, go for that, go for that, rather than if you don't do that and you are non-punctual, you're not going to be able to accomplish a lot of things, meaning that maybe the total amount of money you'll be making in a day, it will be lower, or different obligations you're supposed to be accomplishing, you are not going to be able to accomplish them, and a lot of other negative pros that comes with that. So living alone has also literally boosted my punctuality very, very much. It brings me finally to the last point. This is creating relationships with my neighbors, or what I would call maybe social interaction, if that makes sense. So if you know me for a very long time, you know that I'm on different social media platforms. I'm on YouTube, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Snapchat, and all others, even TikTok, by the way. A lot of people don't know, but I'm very, very reserved, like very, very reserved. And most of the time I don't use WhatsApp, most of the time I don't use Facebook, most of the time I don't use Instagram. It's just a particular period of time I say that I'm going to concentrate on this application, hopefully. When I came over to this side, as I told you that I'm very reserved, I was always in my house and all that, but living alone, there are times which come and you feel like you have to talk to your neighbor, ask them about something that you don't know in the area, or for example, ask them where are the shops, where are the toilets, where are the direction of this side, where is the direction of this side, the hospital. For example, last time I needed a healthcare center that was very, very near. I had to talk to them and all that. So it has also been very, very motivational to start creating different social relationships with my neighbors. I've been able to learn their names, learning my names, learning about my career, learning about their career, learning about different things they do for life, and they also learning about myself, and just keep the fire burning. If I don't have achiveability, I would go, they would lend me. If they don't have maybe cassava flour, I would give them, and life moves on like that. It has also been, I think, one of the best things that I've ever experienced, living alone, especially on Mizigo. My neighbors are beautiful, are wonderful. They remove for me my clothing when they are dry and I'm still at my workplace, and it has been so amazing. What else can I add on? It's beautiful and it's wonderful, and I've never experienced something like this, never before. Thank you very much for watching this amazing video. I hope this has helped out a person or two. I would recommend, if you are living alone, or if you have ever been in an experience such as mine, living alone for the first time ever, from your parents, your families, let me know in the comment section below which different lessons are you learning, and let us share between ourselves. Hopefully I might learn something more from you, and hopefully you have also learned something from me. Let me meet you in my next video. Remember to subscribe, to like, to comment, and to share out with friends and family. Tanyanishailoc switching out. Bye for now.